Mater, you're brilliant.
Ah, well, it's all about the shape of your teeth.
Hi guys, Diecast Empress here, back for another quick cars review. Now today, being a Monday, means we are going to be doing another Mater Monday. Now today's Mater Monday will contain not one, not two, but 3 different Maters. Now that's because these Maters all come from the same Cars Tunes or Cars Short. So I thought, why not just get them all out at once instead of doing 3 different weeks. We'll just get them all done at once, all at one Mater Monday, moving on with our lives. Now the short in question is, of course, Rescue Squad Mater, where we do get a few different versions of Mater, and the one we're going to start with today is probably one of my worst conditions Maters, Dr. Mater with the mask down. So this is from later on in the short, once McQueen has been rescued from the old gasoline and match factory. He's been rushed to hospital where he then gets paid, when Dr. Mater gets paged to come and rescue him. Now, my one, as you can see, he is fairly chipped up and damaged, and most of his decals on the side have just completely been worn off by the sort of slow decrepitness of time. He's also got no rear view mirrors and no hook. Sadly, my mask down Dr. Mater is well and truly buggered, and I think I do need to replace him at some point with a better quality one. Now this guy here is very similar to your normal Maters, whereas he has a metal front and a plastic back. So this was before they made him a unibody, but he does have a very nice smiling expression. As you can see, a very happy looking Mater there. See if I can quickly grab a normal Mater to do a comparison with, which of course I never have on hand because I'm an idiot. So here is a regular Mater to compare the two. As you can see, there is quite a lot of damage done to this guy, unfortunately, but we still do get to see the quintessential, should I say, look that is Mater. Now, moving along in the video here, we are going to be looking at, of course, the mask up Dr. Mater. So these guys are from the same scene, obviously, and you can tell that my mask up Mater is in a much better, I was trying to say much better, but combined it together to butch. He is in a much better condition than my other one. We've got a little bit of chippage going on, but nothing too bad. We've got both the rear view mirrors and we've still got the tow cable. So as you can see, he's doing a hell of a lot better. Now the decals on the side, we can actually have a look at this, does say Dr. Mater, and he's got that sort of very classical medical design. On the back, instead of the normal checkerboard pattern that we see on a regular Mater, sort of the yellow and black, we get the red and white, which is a lot more medical. And of course, you still get that lovely number plate, but this time it says, come on, focus. We can do it. Oh, come on, you can do it. It says Dr. M8R, so Dr. Mater, obviously, and with the beautiful white wheels to make it look like this Mater is sort of an orderly out or in a hospital where you'd be wearing special shoes not to leave marks on the floor or bring in dirt from the outside world. Now, lastly, in this video, we're going to review one of the coolest Maters that I think I've ever seen. I say that a lot in these videos. I don't know if you can tell, but this is Rescue Squad Mater himself, the big man, the fire engine, the big cheese, if you will. Now this Mater here looks absolutely incredible with all of his fire engine details on the side. As you can see, he's got the hoses, he's got a bell, he's got on the back, it says Rescue Squad, RSQ, so rescue, and then M8R again. And then on the back, it does say Rescue Squad Mater in writing, but I don't know if my pooey little camera will pick it out it might not, but I can assure you it's there. Now, this guy looks very determined. Again, sadly, he is a little chipped because my Mater is second hand. Now, on the side here, you can see it says Rescue Squad Mater and has that amazing Rescue Squad Mater logo. Now, with this guy, interestingly, he does have a plastic front, which is something we don't often see with Maters. Maters are often very much a unibody. Well, especially this front half is always metal. So it's interesting to see that he does actually have a plastic front that sort of distinguishes him from a complete front metal bodied Mater. Now, a little bit of comparison here. We've got Mater with our old friend Red, just to give you an idea of the two of them and what they look like next to each other. As you can see, quite a lot of differences, but also some very big similarities, just to sort of keep them in tying with the sort of radiator springs fire engine look. Now, on the top, as you can see here, it says RSM, so Rescue Squad Mater and number 1. I'm going to try and focus, see if we can get this bloody thing working. There it is. So he is number 1. And if you do get the rest of the Rescue Squad guys, so the chopper, the ambulance and the police car, they all have their own numbers on them. I sadly have absolutely none of them, so I can't even begin to show you. But I do have 2 of the coolest die-casts that go with this set. The lovely Dalmatian Mia and Tia, which I think looks absolutely incredible as a nice little group. I always keep these guys together. Now, unfortunately, my Mia and Tia are both missing their wing mirrors, second hand and all that. But on the front here, I don't know if it'll pick it out. It does a little bit, but just in case you can't see that, it actually says Rescue Squad Mater Groupie. So they are officially labelled as groupies, which is really quite funny. If you've seen School of Rock, you'll know what a groupie is. And if you don't, Google it. But I think, as always, guys, I have waffled on far too much for one video. So I will leave you all with that one, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks, guys.